Skied into straightaway right. Schwartz over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Yeah, with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
Digging in now, Rodney Brisbois. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Now here it comes. And that misses, ball one.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
One out, nobody on. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Schwartz is there, and there are two away now.
Batting third, center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Striding in, Tyler Naquin. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. The pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now, 1-2. The 1-2. Hit hard to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Standing in, Evan Lucas. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Left fielder, Evan Lucas.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Naquin's on his horse. He's there and records the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Into the box now, Jason Branham. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
1-2 now. To first. Ballard fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of that. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box, Dean Bailey. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Geyer. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Here's the first pitch to him. Sliders in for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Grounded to third. Mack right there, and that's the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Into the box now, Brandon Geyer. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in, Eric Gonzalez. Only one hit for him in his last 4 ball games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. Gonzalez swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. The 1-1 home is taken high above the zone. High in the air down the right field line.
But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Two out with the man at first. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Stepping in, Robert Stevens. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider.
Counts 1-0.
And that one just missed outside. The 2-0 on the way. 2 balls and a strike to count.
That ball's back.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Dribbled up the line, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The next 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Digging in for his second at bat, Tyler Pollock. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1 the count.
A runner at first with no outs here. And this one's in the dirt. High in the air down the right field line. Geyer is after it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, shortstop, Alexander Shearer.
Ready for another chance. Alexander Shearer, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Nope.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. The 2-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. A ball hit hard to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings, but now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Into the box now. Phil Templeton skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Reed Ballard. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Reed Ballard.
First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Ballard, a 22-year-old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Roberto Perez. A ball and no strikes. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. The 1-0 home. Count even now at 1-1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Willard Cano.
Ready for another chance. Willard Connell 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Sinking liner toward left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the 3rd frame will continue.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Rodney Brisbois, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Digging in to try it again, Brent Schwartz. He reached on a single in his first try.
Brent Schwartz.
First pitch on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 home. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 1-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Count remains 2-2. Missed down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Geyer is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
The batter, third baseman, Harry Mack.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Barry Mack. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Evan Lucas.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Evan Lucas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Fly ball right down the line in left. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases written all over it. But with that catch, the inning is over. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 0-0. Striding in once again, Rodney Brisbois.
Left fielder, Rodney Brisbois.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. And another throw over, runner back safely. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he misses, 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
The 2-1 is a nice curveball at the knees, swung on and missed. Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 0-1 delivery. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, one man out. The 1-2. This is skied into short left center. Lucas moving in. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 6, Brandon Geyer.
Into the box now, Brandon Geyer. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Popped high in the air. Bailey is there, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Now in the box, Jason Branham. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Branham.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 on its way. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Full count now. 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Digging in now, Dean Bailey. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Naquin racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Into the box, Robert Stevens.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Tyler Pollock.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tyler Pollock. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Tough slider down low for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A fastball that just misses inside. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, shortstop, Alexander Shearer.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Alexander Shearer. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Counts 1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. Fouled away. Two down, runners at first and second. And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
The 3-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Payoff pitch on its way. And another foul ball. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Clippers, number 16, David Hudson.
Into the box now, Phil Templeton, and it's fouled away. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Runner's on his way to third. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 misses. That's ball one.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
This is back toward the mound. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the fifth coming up. Buffalo's in front of this one, 2-0. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Hit on the ground to third. To his right, Mack, and there's 1 down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
At the plate, Yandy Diaz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And a ball, 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
In there, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Brenham sprinting after it, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 3-2 pitch. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Reed Ballard. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
2 out, nobody on. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 2-2 locks him up for strike 3. Ready for another shot now, Brent Schwartz.
Second baseman, Brent Schwartz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hey now.
Counts 1-0.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Lifted in the air out to right. Ballard onto the grass, but the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 1 away now.
Mack.
Digging in once again, Barry Mack. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Evan Lucas, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. The 2-2. Hit hard to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Branham.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Branham. From the stretch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A runner on first with 2 away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now batting, Roberto Perez. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Roberto Perez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Fouled off. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off of down and in.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Another full count pitch on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pollock giving chase. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the shortstop, Willard Cano.
Digging in and looking for more, Willard Connell. The pitch. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. One out, nobody on.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Still even at 2-2. The 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Ready once again, Rodney Brisbois. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on its way. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And he takes a cold strike 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Two out, nobody on. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Full count. Here it comes. Now a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. Another full count pitch home. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 3-2 one more time. Full count still. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Back here for International League Baseball on the show. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Standing in, Dean Bailey, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Dean Bailey.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box, Robert Stevens, as it's on the ground toward the hole. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
In now, Tyler Pollock, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One and one.
That's inside.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Mike Boyle will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Mike Boyle.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
No strike.
Hit hard back up the middle. And now from the air, a jump throw. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's 1-2.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brandon Geyer. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope,
and that one stayed too low, apparently.
Counts 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This is hit high and deep out to left. Lucas going back on it to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Leading off the inning, Alexander Shearer, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Now here's the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Squared that one up just a little late. Up around the face.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
2-2. Runners off for second. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Now another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hit hard on the ground to first. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Dero, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
Into the box now, Brent Schwartz, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. None out, runners at first and second. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brisbois going back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the fly out. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
So striding forward now, Barry Mack. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Evan Lucas will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw to front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Jason Branham, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that one just missed outside.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Bisons lead it 3-0. Jermaine Dobbins is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Jermaine Dobbins.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Second baseman, Eric Gonzalez.
First pitch on its way. Way in front of that fastball. Dobbins hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He offers up a 2-seamer, a slider, and a changeup. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Count remains at 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Reed Ballard. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's the first pitch to him. Heading out towards shallow right. Branham is there, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again, Dean Bailey. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Dean Bailey.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. The big curveball just misses, apparently. Ball 2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Skied into very shallow right. Geyer has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
The catcher, number 1, Robert Stevens.
Ready once again, Robert Stevens. He's set, and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Tyler Pollock is on deck. The 3-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right side, hit hard. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
Tyler Pollock.
Standing in now, Tyler Pollock, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away.
And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table, might come back to haunt him.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 3-1, and that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Oh, and 2, here it is. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2 is outside for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Skied into straightaway right. Geyer has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Bill Stapleton.
Michael Owen takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 33, Michael Owen.
Phil Templeton will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 misses above the zone for a ball. Two-0 count. The pitch. It's the outside corner. Strike 1. Two down, runners at first and second. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. Buffalo's in front of this one, 3-0. Cody Jones takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Cody Jones.
Striding in once again, Roberto Perez. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
When you get as late in the game as we are right now, anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. One and 0 pitch on the way. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now. Nobody out, runner on first. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike one.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
A runner at first with no outs here. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Perez rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he's in there safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a two-run ball game. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just two now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. Ready for another chance? Rodney Brisbois. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. No one out with a runner at second. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
To 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Tyler Naquin, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2. Still 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 1-2.
On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit.
Connell rounds the corner and is headed home. And it's not in time. He's safe as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Brenham will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Brandon.
Digging in once again, Brandon Geyer. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First delivery to him on the way. And this is low, ball 1. The 1-0 home. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
Well, there might be a few chewed up fingernails on both sides, but this one ends with the tying run on third and the winning run stranded at first. Great game right down to the end.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Buffalo used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Randy Pettit gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Cody Jones hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Bison. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Clippers, 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.